Hey guys, so in this video I'm gonna compare the Huawei's Mate 10 Pro and the P10 Plus. Both of these phones are the best phones by Huawei, so let's get into the video. And starting off with the physical aspects, we're gonna have fully aluminum construction on the P10 versus glass back and aluminum frame on the Mate 10 Pro. Display size is gonna be 5.5 inch with 16:9 aspect ratio on the P10 Plus versus 6 inch on the Mate 10 Pro, and it's gonna be long thanks to the 18:9 aspect ratio, but still there's not gonna be a huge difference in the size of these handsets as both handsets are almost the same. And that's because we're gonna have 81% of screen to body ratio on the Mate 10 Pro versus 73% on the P10 Plus. The Mate 10 Pro is gonna be weighing more, being 178 grams versus the P10 being 165 grams. The fingerprint scanner is gonna be at the front of the P10 versus at the back of the Mate 10 Pro, but both handsets are coming with on-screen buttons. There's USB Type-C port for connectivity, but the Mate 10 Pro is lacking the headphone jack versus it is present on the P10 Plus. At last, the Mate 10 Pro is gonna be IP67 certified, means it's gonna be water and dust resistant, versus according to Huawei, the P10 Plus does not have any protection against water. The display size is gonna be small on the P10 Plus, but the handset is coming with high resolution screen which is gonna be Quad HD versus 2160 by 1080p Full HD on the Mate 10 Pro. So the pixel density is gonna be lower on the Mate 10 being 400 ppi versus 540 ppi on the P10 Plus. We're gonna have HDR10 display support on the Mate 10 Pro, means high contrast and beautiful colors on the handset. And as for the protection, there's gonna be Gorilla Glass protection on both handsets. As for the performance, there's gonna be Kirin 970 on the Mate 10 versus Kirin 960 on the P10 Plus. The 970 is using 10nm architecture technology versus 14nm on the 960, means the Kirin 970 is gonna be more faster and more efficient in performance. And as for the RAM, both handsets are coming in 4 and 6GB of RAM variants. Storage options are also gonna be the same, which are gonna be 64 and 128GB, but we are not gonna have the micro SD card slot on the Mate 10 Pro versus it is present on the P10 Plus. As for the camera, it's gonna be 12 megapixels main sensor on both handsets, but the aperture size is gonna be large f1.6 on the Mate 10 versus f1.8 on the P10. So the Mate 10 should perform better in low light conditions. The secondary sensor is gonna be 20 megapixels on both handsets and it's gonna be monochrome, but again the aperture size is gonna be large on the Mate 10 Pro. Both handsets are coming with 2x hybrid zoom feature, and the portrait mode is also gonna be there on both handsets. On both handsets, we're gonna have face detection and laser autofocus for refocusing, and the optical image stabilization is also there on both handsets. Video recording is gonna be 4K at 30fps and 1080p at 60fps, and as for the front camera, it's gonna be 8 megapixels on both handsets, and also we can take portrait selfies on both handsets as well. At last, for the battery, it's gonna be very large on both handsets. It's gonna be 4000 mAh on the Mate 10 versus 3750 mAh on the P10 Plus. So the battery backup is gonna be more on the Mate 10, but the wireless charging feature is not present on both handsets, but the fast charging is, and it's gonna be called Power Charge on both handsets. So this is it for this video guys. Let me know what do you guys think about both handsets, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out.